Another escape. Didn't know really where to go. Been watching the weather. We were going to go north, but it's showery up there, and we've decided to head to Canberra. And the weather prediction is lovely and warm, and down there is Lake George. I'm going to try and use this pocket camera for the weekend.
Come on, there's a beer at the Gundaroo pub waiting. Let's go.
Alrighty, so we're just coming into Gundaroo, which is a lovely little country town, and there's two options for camping. What are they?
I know of one, and that's at the showground.
Oh, sorry, what was that other one you were talking about? That you had to contact them by 5.
That was Bungendore, which is
not here.
50 k's from here. So it is another option.
There you go, I'll have to look at my maps again.
This one's a donation.
Yeah, we've stayed here before the showground. Yeah, there's some beautiful little homes.
Showground's just here.
So just in...
There's people camped in there.
There, yeah.
And you can camp anywhere all the way
A couple of caravans already in there.
Yeah.
And the good thing about this place is just a short walk up the hill here. It's not really a hill. It's huge to me. Is a pub. It's a historic pub.
I think it's the oldest licensed premises in
I
New
don't
South
know.
Wales.
Actually, I did a Google on that, and one at the Rocks in Sydney came up.
It would be.
Yeah. Okay, we've come back down to see if we can set up somewhere and have a good spot for the before we go up to the pub.
That's where we were last time.
Yeah.
What's that sign say?
Says please use toilet amenities provided.
And not the bush.
Yes, that looks good. Just over here.
Nice and level. No need done hook.
Awesome. And then the oval is there. Alrighty, so this is where we are. Not bad at all. There's a caravan over there, and we're just here for the night. Got a really fun day, I hope, planned for tomorrow. Got a few ideas of things to do. So we're just going to go and have a drink at the pub, but I have prepared something that Steve requested for dinner tonight. So if all works out well and we don't get carried away at the pub, we'll be back to cook some dinner. We're at the pub.
We're at the pub. Surprise.
There's a fellow playing some music, and it's pretty full outside. So we're just going to have a quick drink.
Just the one. Walk home.
And then walk home and prepare our meals. Yes. Anyway, cheers. Right, so we're here. I just have to introduce you to Aaron.
Hello.
He's the new publican that took over 12 weeks ago.
At the Gundaroo Inn.
At the Gundaroo Inn. So if you're coming down near Canberra, go and camp down the road, but come up here. I have planned dinner, but I've seen the food that's come out, and it is...
Looks sensational.
very tempting.
Yeah, come down, try us out. It's about a 100 metre walk from us to down the road, so yeah, we're all about it.
Yeah, so I just had to slip this little one in here. So anyway, wish you all the best.
Thanks, mate. See you soon, guys.
Okay, so there's also a bottle shop here. just behind the actual counter, the bar. So there's some local wines here. So we're just going to have a little look, aren't we, darling?
We sure are.
Yeah. Maybe a bottle of red for the weekend. Okay, so what have we gone with?
The collector.
We've got the collector, which is actually a town, isn't it?
Just 30 k's from here.
And then we've got the cabbie.
The cabbie, because we might need to call one when we're finished.
No, yeah, well, maybe. Anyway, we're going to go back to the van.
We can walk.
All right, we've got Harry here. He just wanted to make his cameo.
You gotta do it.
And what do you love about working here?
Love the boss.
Love the
And the team.
That's a good answer.
Everything about Gunduroo.
Yeah, very good. Anyway, we've had a good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Time to leave. Look at this. Whoop. Quack, quack. You got it dark because that's so low. Come and show what height. There we
And
go.
I'm 4'6".
He's actually 6'4". I think he shrunk. I think he's 6'3". Anyway, I'm glad I planned dinner because it makes us go home. So, what have we got for dinner? Steve requested a cheese fondue.
Well, requested, I suggested.
Oh, suggested. Oh, no, you demanded. Anyway, so we're going to do this. It's something a little bit different for van life, caravanning. Anyway, I'm going to get Steve to chop up some Jarlsberg cheese and the camembert. And to that, I'm going to pop that in a pot with some white wine. I'm also going to mix some corn flour with some bourbon and add some garlic, and that's going to be our cheese sauce. Now, to dip into the cheese sauce, I've got grapes, I've got apple and pear, I've got a sourdough, and I've also cooked some chipolatas, so that should be pretty good. Anyway, we'll get to it and show you what we end up with. So, this is our cheese fondue. And here am I saying that restaurant was probably a little bit too fancy for us, but we're doing this here.
Even more fancy.
Yeah, yummo. So I do have these marshmallow spikes, but I think I'm going to get the skewers.
I think so.
Yeah, so anyway.
I don't think we need to be that safe away from the cheese.
No. Yeah, so we're inside. You can't have a fire here. So that's why we're inside. Otherwise we would have been, where would we be?
Outside, but it is pretty breezy, so it's nice to be in here.
It is. I love being able to sit inside, and it's very comfortable. Anyway, we're going to get into this. This is our dinner. Woohoo! Okay, moment of truth.
Hopefully it's not too hot.
You're just using your hands. Was it to your liking, sir?
It's lovely. Awesome.
Excellent. So we've woken to an absolute cracker of a day, and the Gunduroo kids playing cricket, and we are heading off to Canberra. But before I go, I'm going to hide this little rock that I painted from Paddy Flat, and I've written community on it because this is a gorgeous little town. So consider this one if you decide to come for a visit to Canberra, and I'll hide that somewhere here around the oval. Gunduroo Park is run by the local community, and if you wish to camp there, you need to register by sending your details to an email that is on a poster when you first go in. You need to let them know your vehicle make and registration, your name and contact details, and how long you wish to stay for. They do provide a mobile number that you can either text or call to check that there's availability. Also, you will need to make a donation. They do list a BSB and account number on another poster. They don't set a fee. It's your contribution, what you would pay for staying overnight. Would you pay $5 per person, or $10, or maybe $15 a couple? Let me know in the comments below what you think would be a reasonable donation to stay at a place like this. If you do choose to stay, please make sure you take your rubbish with you, and if you don't have a toilet, please use the toilet provided. You didn't know that there were trams in Canberra. There you go. And we've just found out that it's the Royal Canberra Show, like the Sydney Easter Show. Yeah, we're contemplating, do we go?
Well, I want a birdie beetle bag.
Do they still make the birdie beetle bag?
Who knows?
It's the cheapest. It used to be the cheapest. So Parliament House is directly in front up there. I can't zoom in anymore. Oh, yes I can. There we go. Then I'll quickly zoom out because we're just going over Lake Burley Griffith and there is a fountain, but it's not going. Didn't they know we were coming? So back to Parliament House, which is up there. And here we are. This is the National Archives of Australia building, and it's very good because the parking isn't
for single cars only.
Isn't full, but how do we fit? Because look what we've got. We got Mildred with us, so we need to try and find parking. Okay. Oop.
But it's the same thing. They're not double bays.
Just trying to find parking. It's really hard. We haven't actually seen anyone driving around Canberra with a caravan on.
There's some jets flying over.
Oh, yes. I don't think I'll pick up the jets, but you can hear them. Okay, so looking at this, it's only you only have to pay for parking during the week, and on the weekend it's free. So we're feeling confident, and there's so much space here that we should be able to park along the parking allotted spots. So there's plenty of parking, and that's where we're going to leave her and head to this National Archives of Australia, because they've got an exhibition that's 20 years of National Geographic's nature photography. So I'm excited. I won't be able to probably do any videoing inside, but I want to absorb and be inspired. So this is so worth coming, and it's a free exhibition. I feel so inspired looking at the photographs that we've seen, but also the archives of history and England coming here and what happened to the Indigenous people of this country and the laws that were created. So since we got a good parking spot, we've decided to explore Canberra on foot, and we're just going through old Parliament House gardens because I was so happy about the nature photography exhibition. We're going to go and check out the portrait gallery. Someone's having a game of tennis. So old Parliament House looks like it's having a bit of a facelift because it's got scaffolds around it. But check this garden out. It's beautiful. I'm seriously loving this adventure. Come to Canberra, there's so much to do and see. And there's old Parliament House. So old Parliament House is now a museum for Australian democracy. So what a great way to get fit. Walk around Canberra. And of course it's quite flat, it'd be awesome for a bike. We don't have any with us.
I think we can hire them.
Oh, I wish we had more time. I'd like to try one of those e-bikes and see if they can help me. You still got to work, don't you?
Yeah, still got to pedal.
Yeah. It's lovely. Oh, what a pleasant surprise, and such a random thought. We had actually thought about heading to mid-north coast, and because of the weather we came here. I'm so glad we did. So here we are at the National Portrait Gallery. Again, I can't do any filming inside. You'll just have to come down and have a look. You having a good day?
It's a great day.
And it's free.
It's a free day.
It's a free day.
All day.
Steve, being a builder, is fascinated by the structure of the buildings in Canberra. How does that concrete get laid and set there? Incredible. So I had to put my bag in a locker, but you are allowed to take video and photos as long as you don't use a flash. And they recommended we come here because I really want to see some landscape art. This is so cool. I think we're in the right place. There we go.
There you have it.
I think that's the end of our little art explosion.
We've done well.
We have done very well. Okay, so we're back from our walk and I prepared these. It's like a little series of salads in a jar, and this one's a Penang chicken. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and I have a lovely selection of different salads you can pop in a jar. So at some point I'll make that available to download, but I just wanted to show you. They're so good. You can eat them straight out of the jar, you just mix it up with a fork, but I like to get a bowl and pour it in and then really mix it up. But if you're going to work or traveling, it's such a good thing just to prep and go. So we've just had a lot of exercise walking around Canberra, so I'm happy that lunch is now ready. What about you, Steve?
Can't wait. Sorry, just looking where we might stay tonight.
Yeah, we don't know where we're going, and Steve just looked up Cotter Dam. You have to book, but it's closed for swimming as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
So we're not going there. Yeah, let's see where we end up this evening to stay, and whether we hang around Canberra a bit longer and see what else we can see. But anyway, we're hungry. We thought we were in trouble because the police came by, but the fellow is interested in our caravan. How funny is that? Anyway, we're not in trouble. We're okay to have our lunch, and he's asking Steve lots of questions about the caravan. There you go Mildred, you saved us. So one last stop before we leave Canberra and move on is to go and pay our respects at the War Memorial. So Steve's taking me down a dirt track again. Don't know where we're going. We're looking for a place to camp for the night. Totally unsure at this stage. So we've just come here. This is Shoalhaven River, and on Wikicamps it says there's a free camp. So Steve's just going to have a look because I think the reviews were it was soft sand. So he's just going to do the right thing, and I'm just going to stay here and protect the car and the caravan until he summons me. So we found this spot. There is a family a bit further down, so we've come further down this track that's to the side of the bridge. So he's just going to back up so we can position the caravan in a better spot that we can just hang out here at the river. Got up to 30 degrees today, Not sure what we're at right now, but it's still very warm. So this is lovely and shady for the afternoon. Who needs a donut? My guy providing, he's collecting some kindling. I found some across the river, but he's got this little bag. That's his man bag.
This thing's the best.
For kindling. It really is.
Yeah, you can bring so much.
Yeah, I'll help you. I'll pop this down.
Love it.
Anyway, have a mango margie.
With a chili rim? Always.
Yum, that's so good. Because you can buy mangoes in a can, so you can have them all year round.
Yeah.
So that means you can have margaritas all year round.
Even better.
Oh my God, that is fantastic. Oh, got to change that word. Yeah, that's exceptional.
Pretty good.
Yeah, anyway, cheers. So dinner is prepped. We've got a fantastic free camping spot tonight. Steve just hooked it around the caravan so we could be facing the river. I just climbed over the drawbar to get to this side, and look what we've got here. A beautiful sunset. And we've been watching the birds all fly. Just beautiful. Can't complain. New South Wales, we keep finding these fabulous free camps. And interesting, when we left ACT, you could actually see the roads were deteriorated when you hit New South Wales, whereas ACT was immaculate. A little bit more money come our way, please. Fix those roads. But this is a lovely way to spend a weekend. So even though it's free camping, it costs us in petrol to get places, but you can't complain. This is the best. Anyway, I've going to do a lamb ragu tonight with the camp oven. Steve's just getting the coals going. Get them nice and hot. I've done a little bit of prep beforehand, so it should be a quick cook. But look at this little girl. Really, it's so good. I mean, it's small enough, 14.6 foot. We can wedge ourselves into smaller places. She's a bit old-fashioned, but oh my goodness, what she's brought us is amazing. I hope she can keep going. 11 years young, and been the best thing for us, for our outdoor living. Alright, apologies for the creepy sort of video, but Steve and I are sitting by the fire and watching the endless satellites passing in the sky. Anyway, I said to Steve, I would love to see Elon, is it Elon?
Yeah.
Musk, his satellites go. We've seen that once before from our own home. Steve woke me up one morning and said, you've got to come and look at this. Anyway, we just saw it. and seriously, I can't capture it. I can't get it because your mobile phones.
Looks like Santa's coming.
It does look like Santa's sleigh. I don't know if you've seen the Starlink satellites, but it is crazy and we just saw it. So I just wanted to record this moment in time. We're still getting our coals ready for our dinner and yeah, loving life. This is what it's all about, being outdoors and watching satellites. Oh, crazy. Alrighty, let's have a look. Oh, you're going to put some hot coals in. So we're ready to do our dinner tonight.
One more.
One more. So Steve's just stirring our veggies, and we have our water boiling because we're going to cook some pasta to go with our ragu. So shortly I'm going to add some liquid to those veggies, and we'll also throw in the lamb. And I wanted to show you the lamb I pre-cooked before we came. So I bought this from Coles, the slow cooked lamb shoulder that has already been cooked for 7 hours and normally 30 minutes in an oven, and that's what I did. And then I got a container full of lamb. So this is going to be a pretty easy, quick meal. And I can hear the water boiling to stick our pasta in. And I bought fresh pasta because it only takes 2 minutes to cook. Alrighty, so it's time to add some extra ingredients to our veg. Steve's going to pop in some diced tomatoes. And I'm going to put in some Italian herbs. I'm also going to put in some oregano, like that.
From a distance by the looks of it.
I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of chili flakes in. I've also got some basil. Ooh, like it's snowing. I've also got some garlic. So minced garlic. It is out of the jar. Now to that, I'm going to add half a cup of water and the wine that we bought last night from Gundaroo.
Gundaroo.
I'm going to add half a cup. This is the spicy Shiraz in there. Mix that together. Now I can hear my water boiling, so I'm going to cook some fresh pasta for 2 minutes. So let's do that. In the meantime, we might just let that boil a little bit and we'll put in our lamb that I've already pre-cooked. I loved it. All right, that's our pasta. Are you able to mix that, darling? It's very hot by the fire. What do you think, Steve?
Yeah. I won't say it. I think it's fantastic. But I hate it.
Yeah. Da, da, da. This is our lamb ragu. That's like could feed an army. Okay, how good's the light?
It's really good. And how good was dinner?
Oh,
It was the best.
yeah, so...
I could even say it was fantastic. But
But we have to find another word for you.
well, okay.
You are fantastic, but
It was scrumptious.
exceptional. So
No, well,
if you
sorry,
are cooking
talk
for...
yourself up.
No,
But anyway.
no, but if you're cooking for a crowd, that is the meal you cook.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the end of this episode. Are you enjoying the content? Was this too long? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, do me a favour. Pause, move your little arrow up and hit the like button and the subscribe button. That way you can find out where we end up next. Anyway, I want to thank you all for your support and thanks for watching.